Hello, hi, beautiful people and ugly people and perps and whatever. This is Andrea here, and I'm coming with another video. Um, I'm in a better place now. I'm not saying it's stellar, it's a stellar place, but it's better than it used to be. As you can see, I'm somewhere in the nature, and today I'm going to talk to you briefly about the subject of betrayal and narcissism, and basically uh, people who are narcissists, and for those of you who have been made scapegoats of narcissistic family members. um, it's not an easy thing to deal with, um, especially when basically narcissism meets the new world order, and this is the times that we live in right now. um, we live in times where being human and the family unit is basically being split up. um, if you have been made a victim yourself, I'm talking a bit slowly here. This means I'm basically surrounded by people who are, security or stuff, or stuff like that. But mostly it's a good place here. Um, when you have been made basically the scapegoat, or the person that has to receive all the frustration and all the bullshit that your family has to bring, you can feel extremely disappointed and uh, let down by life and alone in life. And this is basically how I feel like many times. You don't find a reason, you don't find a legal reason, and there is, this is what I want to talk to you about, that there is no legal reason why somebody should treat people who are scapegoated. We are not, we don't have some major flaw, we don't have some defect, something extremely uh, like a disability or something. On the contrary, you have something plus. You have qualities, you have integrity. If you notice that many people who are targeted individuals are people of high integrity, are people of high morality, and are people who of high spirituality. So why the fuck does this happening? What is it, and why does this shit happening to people? And the reason is simple. If you are trying to find an answer in religion, this doesn't happen. You have two ways: either it is from God, either it is from the devil, or either it is from both, or there is no God or there is no devil. If you are trying this approach, I think it depends from person to person. um, but what I wanted to talk to you about uh, is the fact that you shouldn't let yourself discouraged by the fact that other people reject you. Other people are not God. Other people are not other people, even though some of them and most perpetrators, they pretend to be perfect, even though they are not. Uh, they basically project all their insanity. They project it onto us, onto people who are basically made scapegoats and scapegoated for for narcissists, you know. Coming from such a family, I can tell you it's extremely disappointing. But I have a message for, in the same time, for the perps that contacted my family, and for the nouveau fans. I have this message, you know. It's pretty simple, but it's pretty effective, you know. Because I notice you keep blocking my YouTube profile, you know, so I can be subliminal like you. I could do this, you know. You keep blocking my YouTube profile, you keep blocking my social media profiles, and they keep deleting my friends, they keep deleting my posts, or they keep banning my profile for 100 and 1000 and I don't know what time. But this is my message for you, you know, in case you are deaf or blind or stupid. Can you see it clearly, you know? Is it long enough? Longer than yours, or bigger than yours, definitely. Stop fucking with my profiles, you know, or stop fucking with my life. Isn't it obvious that after all this time that you keep harassing me, no matter how many bullshit or how many crap or how many bricks you keep throwing on my back or on my head, I am not going to kill myself. Do you get it? I am not going to off myself. I'm not going to kill myself just because some of y'all keep fucking with my profiles. You fucked with me in real life 24/7 for 2 years in Moldova, Iași and Botoșani, may I remind you, and I'm still fucking here. And I'm stronger than ever, and I look better than ever, and I don't have to show you this, but I do have things going on in my life. And I read that even some of your perpetrators, Mihailescu, Mihaiță, Sorinel sau cum dracu te cheamă, sau Răzvan Ioan Marciu care ți-ai dezactivat profilul, sau alte persoane minunate din districtul Moldova care, deși pretindeți că nu vă pasă de persoana mea, dar totuși măriți profilul la modul și viața mea la modul religios. Nu aveți o viață, nu? Nu? Get a fucking life. These perpetrators have basically years since they keep harassing me and my profile and my life. And basically when you are a targeted individual, you kind of put yourself some questions, you know, regarding the fact that how much or how can these people locate you wherever you are or whatever you are doing. And the reason and the explanation that I come up with is basically they install something in your body. And I'm not saying this being a conspirational theorist. I'm just saying it for real. You have something, if you are a real TI right now, you have something installed in your brain or in your body, in your ear, and something that emits, and it's a RFID chip or something that emits radiation, and basically your brain or your skull gets irradiated. And I have this as proof that my skull, my shape, the shape of my skull around here is basically modified, and the back of my head I have this bump, you know, that I didn't have before. It's just like a bump, and it hurts. So there are some weird shit, definitely, and I can tell that whoever has done this has advanced technology. And I know the people who have done this because some of them I expose them, and I expose them in this video and in other videos. And every time I'm going through a phase or every time I'm having an argument with someone, I wake up and I realize that my profile is being banned again, that my friends are being deleted, that my posts are being deleted, and basically they are trying the same old every time I'm having an argument, especially with people who are close and in my case many family members are cluster B, are narcissists, and unfortunately right now I'm in sort of a situation. um, I'm an ex-targeted individual. I can't no longer say I'm a targeted individual because I'm trying not to see myself that way anymore, even though I am, I've been and I am. um, I have like daily struggles, like I have the lack of money, for example. It's a big problem, not just for me but for every person who is a TI. uh, they try to make you as financially poor as possible for you to not have means. They try to isolate you from every person who supports you in every way, but especially financially. People who have supposedly supported me before are some people who are also narcissists, who have been basically victimized as children and who adopted the position of being an abuser as winning. So if I am to analyze some sort of chart in my so-called family, it has been generational abuse, and um, basically the way you can create a psychopath or an abuser is by turning a victim into an abuser. Somehow the bastards who made me a targeted individual figured out that I'm too much of an empath, and I have too much of a conscience to actually become a murderer, but they still tried. So it was either of two. I would either become a narcissist in APD, uh, and I would start abusing people and be part of a system, be a normal person, or I would become a victim, or I would kill myself. Especially the part of killing myself seems very appealing to these people. Basically, you can imagine how many life solutions I've been given: be a murderer, be a sociopath murderer, or or kill yourself. What the fuck, Um, not only that I would not pursue any of these paths, but I will pursue my own path, and I'm here to tell every fucking loser who is still watching my profile and still clicking that report and clicking that ban 100 times and hoping that I will kill myself. I'm here to tell you a fucking story, no matter how many crap I've been going through, and no matter how much crap you thrown into my life, and no matter how much you have been trying to embarrass me, and you tried very hard, and you know who the fuck you are. A bunch of losers whose only joy is to harass me, a defenseless person, a defenseless woman, a child. I've been a child and I've been harassed since I was young. What kind of sins did I had then? Hmm? Oh, I think they figured it out long and well that I'm not going to become one of them, and they figured it out. I'm here to tell you, other people who are targeted individuals, they not only that they figure it out when you are young, if you are like me, they traumatize you very much when you are young, especially I think between the age of 1 or 5, because I've come with some only possible explanation that something basically happened. They either sold me to the government, or I don't know, something along there happened, because I do not recall, or if I were to have a fucking chip in my head, uh, I would have to remember somehow, if they forced me as an adult, I have to close this because there's a security guard coming. But I wish you the best, and to people who are targeted, and to perps, I'm here to tell you to fuck off, because if I haven't killed myself until when you are harassing me in thousands, you know. Even if I have an argument with someone, you know, family, boyfriend, whatever, money related, these are my fucking problems, not yours, you know. Do you have this thing called a life, or do you live my life, keep continuously leaving the joy out of every time I'm making a fucking mistake? People make mistakes, you know, and I can tell you, you are bigger mistakes than I am. Somebody made you a fucking mistake. You are jealous and you are envious and you are fucking livid on me. You don't like me, you hate me every fucking day, but you keep watching me, you keep watching my profile. Fuck you. And I say this the most empathic way possible.